Yeah, you like this troll doll look I got
love
going
it.
on here?
I think it looks good.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk market update. How's the housing market? Shane Parent here. Hey, friends. Today I'm joined with my good friend, Allison McDougall.
Morning.
Say hi.
Good morning.
Awesome. So today we're going to do an update. It's been interesting, and we definitely have started to see some pretty dramatic effects in our stats and market activity from our shutdown. But on a lovely note, it's spring. Spring has sprung, and it's nice and warm outside. It's beautiful. Second winter. Hopefully, we'll avoid that this year. Maybe that'll be a nice blessing. Awesome. So I'm going to share some information on what's going on in the single family, kind of just reporting on what's going on there and where some of the opportunities may lie. And
I'm going to be taking care of condos.
Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, I'll just start out. I'll give you some information what's going on in the single family market. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So one of the things we really keep an eye on is the amount of properties for sale, so inventory. And compared to last April, our inventory is down about 20%. And it's for single family, we ended off the month with 3,292 properties for sale. Compared to last year, it was about 4,100. Okay. Sales wise, so this is where the activity comes in. And so the amount of sales is down about 30% compared to all of last April. So last April, we had 687 sales. This April, there was 487 sales. So that might be a lot more than some people think based on market conditions and that type of thing. But it is a significant slowdown for sure. I think what's that?
We had talked about our, last month report, just that we were anticipating seeing a little bit more this flavor of things.
Absolutely, yeah.
And March wasn't giving us that flavor yet.
No, and what the big thing that we've seen too is that in all categories, condos, single family, rural, all that stuff, sales volume year to date is down just under 55% activity. So that's where we're seeing a real slowdown. The prices have definitely shown some effect. And the average sale price, so that's the average for the properties that are actually selling, sale price is down for single family homes, 7.16% compared to this time last year. For single family homes is 402,000.
Okay.
And then the ones that are selling, they're selling on average in about 56 days. So the buyers that are out there and that we're working with, they tend to be more serious buyers. And so there is a little bit less kind of playing around, and they really narrow down the properties that they're more serious about when they go and look. So that is, I guess, a positive in there. And I like to, as always, highlight a few kind of on the fringes. And so the lowest single family home sold in the Calder area for $148,000.
Okay.
That was a livable home. There was a single family home that sold for $73,000, but it was a tear down, like boarded up and that type of thing. So I would consider that a lot, right? And that was in Alberta Ave area, right? So and then the highest one, so there was $1.275 million property sold in Beaumont area, and that was that's your April single family report.
Awesome.
What do you got for me?
Thank you, Shane.
Yeah.
Over to Allison. I feel like we're reporters.
We're trying.
So condos, a little less dramatic than single family. So 212 sales in April. That is down year over year about 35%. So not quite as much as I think single family was. We have 200 or 2018 listings right now. So our absorption rate, which is the amount of sales compared to listings, is just over 10%, coming up to 11, which is a little light. And again, not really unexpected given what the market had been doing prior to COVID. We're still seeing more inventory for condos than our sales. Average days on market, however, is down substantially, about 12%. So we're seeing average days at about 64, which is down 12% from March. So we're seeing, again, what you were saying, Shane, around those serious buyers. Whoever is out there buying, even though there's less of them, we are seeing that things are getting, snooped up a little bit quicker.
Yeah, people need a home to self-isolate or to physical distance. So they need a place to stay, right? So
yeah, like we talked about last month, there are people still selling and still buying, and a lot of people don't have a choice in that matter. They've already bought something else, or they're building, their lease is ending, and somebody else is moving into that space. There are still lots of reasons that the market is still moving and active. Other thing, pricing. So average price is at $214, down year over year, just under 4%, and down month over month, less than 1%. So condos are kind of staying about where they were. Again, they're down year over year, but month over month, they didn't have that much of a hit. They're okay. Lows and highs. So you could get a condo. It was a little under 600 square foot condo in Sweetgrass for $50,000.
Nice.
Yeah. And then the high roller was in Oliver, 2,000 square foot, gorgeous condo, 1.225 sold.
I did see that one actually.
In April, yes.
Looked at it, yeah. It's a beautiful place. Great.
Yeah. And there was another one. I looked over 800,000. There was one other sale in April for that price point. So that's what I got in terms of condos.
Well, cool. So that was all specifically just in Edmonton, not surrounding area, St. Albert and all that type of stuff, specifically Edmonton.
Me too.
Obviously, there's lots of stats and different things you can narrow down to. And we always say real estate is neighborhood specific. And so if you ever want to have a conversation more directly about what's happening in your neighborhood and how your property matches up, or what your target property would be, if you're not in your dream home now, that's something that we can talk about and make a plan for the future. We've definitely seen over the last couple of weekends, May the 4th, people were getting going, right? And so, I think government announced some phasing back in, and we've definitely seen some increase of phone call volume and foot traffic, to be honest, out there. And we're just, it's a new normal, and we're doing it with a lot more care. We're following health guidelines and asking the health questions with every client, and lots of hand sanitizer and face masks and gloves and all that kind of stuff. So we're just doing things more cautiously, and still utilizing the virtual aspect of video and video tours and virtual listing or virtual buyer consultations. So, hey, we're here to help anytime you need us.
Absolutely. And yeah, my clients haven't found, they're not lacking in the experience that we've been creating in terms of virtual. So they've been quite thrilled with the experience. It's kind of cool.
Awesome. Well, until next time, we'll see you later. Have a good one.
Happy spring.
Be good to one another.